Hello, hello, hello. Hola, hola, ¿qué pasa? Hola. Donner Pass is where we are right now. Interstate 80, eastbound, back to Denver. Actually, we're going to Loveland, Colorado. I've thought that they got more snow up here than what I'm seeing, but apparently not. So, frozen lake right there. We are hauling some type of food product. It says Subway on the boxes, so I don't know exactly what it is. Actually didn't read the BOL. Your San Francisco, California, Stockton traffic headed back to their area. So it looks like we're hauling banana peppers and jalapeno peppers, jalapenos, and dill chips. So banana peppers and jalapenos with pickle chips, dill chips. So we are nice and heavy. Set it and forget it. Meaning we can't. I mean, the weather won't slow us down. We are, going to take 80 back out instead of going through 50, the loneliest highway. We'll be able to get the Bonneville Salt Flats, which I don't think I've ever videoed. Temperature is 45 balmy degrees. It's pretty warm if you ask me. Time to put the flashers back on. I just wanted to get loaded and get back. Well, I wasn't sure where we were going, but get unloaded, then get loaded. And if we were going the way we are, I wanted to get on it before it starts snowing, because it scares me to death to drive in the snow, especially in California. No, it's because they are insane with their chain laws. If it's snowing but the road's wet, they shut the highway down and create a big old backlog, big old traffic jam, and don't let you go unless you have every wheel chained up, including the steers. JK and the steers, but I know it's coming. They're ridiculous. So I think it has to do with economics, because they have a lot of chain installers, people who chain up people, making that cash. And I'm sure they're friends and family of what is California? Caltrans. You know, they're probably, hey, we'll shut the highway down, get your stuff together, go out there and make some money. What it seems like. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I'm sort of just rambling, but I wouldn't doubt it if there was. So we know how to drive in snow, but they don't think that we do. So they like to shut us down. On the Donner. We have a low center of gravity, which is good. I gotta hit my brakes for a little bit and go over a bit on the speed limit. Not worth hitting the brakes because we're slowing back down. Here we are, 56 mile an hour. I could have sworn that Prius was gonna clear my bumper and say, home at last. Parked right in front of the semi. That's one thing that irritates me, is people will, like, I'm cruising at cruise control usually when I'm out on the highways, and people will come around, get in front of me, and then slow down. They're like, why didn't you stay behind me where you were? Why'd you have to get in front of me and slow me down? So then, of course, I'll either hit my high beams, or if I can move over, I'll get over and pass them. We're 77,000 pounds. Probably 77.5. 56 mile per hour. I don't know how heavy he is, but chain installation area is usually going to be by an off-ramp, so they can get you off the highway if you don't have what is required. Here's your chain installation, and here's your off-ramp. What they'll do is they'll set these guys, Caltrans workers, right up here at the intersection, or right, I'll show you. They usually put them right about here. Shut it down. If they inspect you, you get to go forward. If not, you have to get off the highway. One time we were westbound, and I had a broken chain, and I had to put 2 drag chains on, which means you have to put a chain on each axle of the trailer and each axle of your drive. So you need 6 chains total put on. Well, I had a broken one, and it ended up, one of them fell off. I sat in line for 2.5 hours, and my jury rig didn't hold. They booted me off the highway, so I had to go back, get off, turn around, go back down, and open a new bag of chains, put it on. I get up there, another 2-hour wait. They took the chain law down, and so I took my chains off. This is ridiculous. There was no snow on the highway at all. It was just wet. I'm thinking to myself, what the heck are you guys even doing? You know, it starts to snow, they put the chain laws up. That's what California is. They don't mess around, and they shut the highway down. That's what I mean. They don't mess around. They're going to stop you. Lodge since 1864 or 94. I don't know if I read it wrong. I think it was 64. Some of you that don't know, the reason they call it Donner Pass, there was a group of people coming from, like, I don't know, it was Missouri or something, to California, and it was the Donner Party, and they got led up here into the mountains, and then a storm shut them down. And this was a tremendous storm. A lot of people died, and there was cannibalism, I think. Pretty brutal. So that's why they call it Donner Pass. Late 1800s, I believe it was. I can't look it up because I'm driving. Some snow up here. That's faux show. 6,000 feet. If we go up another 2,300, we'll be at my hometown elevation of 8,300 feet. Sort of looks like it's snowing over there. Your tax dollars at work, rebuilding California. Oh, and giving illegal immigrants free medical care. I don't know, what I think people should do in California is if you don't have medical insurance, just say you're an illegal alien and they'll take care of you for free. Yeah, she's snowing up there. Our 10, 11 o'clock area. East. I think I said we're going eastbound. I should have. I know better. Today's date is the 20th of January, 2020. So 1/20/2020. 1/20/2020. See, like, this isn't even a hill. We really haven't climbed any hills since the train station. Snowing up there. Oh, I'm seeing snowflakes now. We're gonna beat the Gestapo. The chain Nazis. Speed is 46 mph. there was a chip in my paint on the car in the front. It wasn't there when I bought the car. So I'm thinking about putting a clear bra on the car. And I had an estimate done, and the whole hood, the 2 front fenders, and the mirrors, it was $2,000. And so been watching YouTube videos on how it's done. I'm like, why don't I just do it myself? So then I thought maybe, well, I started watching other videos about wrapping, and well, next I did like a chrome delete, where you cover the chrome. Some people do it with plastic coat, which is like spray paint, but you can peel it up after it dries if you don't like it. I watched a video where a guy did that, and then he decided to do a wrap because it lasts longer. So I watched enough videos from all types of different people to get an understanding of how it's done, what goes wrong, how people are doing it wrong. How people are doing it right, how it should be done. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do that and give it a try. But then I started thinking, if I did a clear coat to protect the paint, because you get dips or dings and chips from pebbles and stuff in Colorado. What if I did a wrap? A whole car wrap? And that would be, I'm going to say probably $6,000 to $8,000. A lot of it would have to do with, because it's a V, meaning it's an expensive car. So they figure, oh, well, then he's got a few bucks, let's just take a few bucks more than if a guy brought in a Chevy, you know what I mean? So I was looking at one car for sale in Denver and was surprised at how fast it sold. It was blue, and at first I was like, no way. But the more I looked at it, the more I was like, wow, it's actually kind of neat. So I don't know, I'm definitely going to do the chrome delete, which means you basically just cover all the chrome with black vinyl. It looks easy enough. I'm really good with my hands, so it looks easy enough. I'm gonna attempt it by myself. What's the worst that can happen? It turns out to be like crap, which it won't. I mean, it didn't look like it was that hard. I got common sense. I just peel it back up. It's not like it's a permanent thing. There's a ski area right here. I believe it's called Boreal or Woodward. I don't know. I don't ski this area. But there it is, just the same. And this is the top of the pass. Y'all gonna need to let me get over. So A little bit more snow up here. So I don't know what you guys think. Elevation 7227. It's about a little over 1,000 feet lower than the home casa. But I mean, if I did, like I've watched, like when they have seminars or they have a convention of rappers, they have a competition. There's a guy who goes all around the countries, I mean all over the countries, like Japan, Australia, Ireland, United States, just all types of different countries, teaching rappers how to rap. No, I don't mean like Snoop Dogg. But showing them tricks to the trade. And so I've been watching a lot of these videos, so I understand how it's done. I mean, I'm not going to pay $2,000 to have them clear bra the car when I can do it myself. But now it's got me thinking. Like I've watched people who never wrapped a car before and they did it and they explained what they learned after their first wrap. And then I've watched professionals who say, here's the mistakes rookies make. And then I watched the super uber professionals say, here's the mistake that rappers make. Professional rappers are being paid to do it. So you watch all these, you get a more of a clearer understanding of what's going on. So I don't know, I'm in the mindset. I want to protect the paint. I'm either going to do it with a clear coat bra, which is basically just clear vinyl, or I'll wrap it. And since that blue stuck so good in my head, maybe I'll wrap it blue, the whole car. I don't know. In the thinking stage right now. There's Donner Lake. Donner. Yeah, one position Jake in 9th gear. Truckee town limit. It's going to be nice to get out of California. I mean that in the sense of like the speed limit, the fear of snow, just traffic in general. However, it hasn't been that bad here. degree temp. Just cruising down with the Jake. So we're heavy, but we're not that heavy. I mean, heavy enough to go through wind and snow and rain and all that weather-related phenomenon without having any worry, but not heavy enough to where it slows us down a little bit more. When you're light and you have to go where we're fixing to go, you definitely want to check the weather and check the wind and stuff, because it's just no fun driving an empty trailer or a really light trailer in wind and snow. It actually holds better than you think it would, but man, it's got to be right on the line of getting blown out from underneath you. So I don't know, this might be my first Donner Pass video. Pioneer Monument, next exit. I think it was over in this area that they got wiped out. A wagon train. Got a CHP right up here. But we have no worries because we legal. No, sir, you will not be smelling or seeing brakes burning up. See you in a bit. We're passing the tomato cops, and there's a scale house right there coming into California. Yesterday we went through here. We got a green light from these guys. Nice of them. Of course, we were light. We only had 7,500 pounds on board. And then the tomato cops, which I thought was kind of odd. They've never done that before. Except I've done hay, and I had plastics at one time, which you have to clarify, otherwise you have to take it back to the border. They took a copy of my BOL, plumbing supplies. That's what I told them I had. That's what I had. I go, what you hauling? Plumbing supplies. All right, hold on a second. Takes the BOL into the office, makes a copy of it, comes out, hands it to me, and says, okay, have a nice night. I wonder why they do that. Maybe to show that they randomly check. Who knows? Who knows with California? Well, we're getting down here close to Reno. So we'll end this video here. There's the Truckee River. So much different than the rivers of Colorado. Ours are all frozen. Those look like they're ready to go fishing. Anyway, we'll call this a video good for tonight. We'll be making more, of course. Thanks again for riding shotgun with your driver, Mountain Man Mike. Until the next time, enjoy. Peace.